And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And it's all about champions action. How's it going to go, Stuart?
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
The whistle sounds. The first half is underway. Let the champions' drama unfold. The first 11 for Raiders. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Roy Keane in the engine room. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. This is the lineup for the visitors today. Mike Maignan begins in goal. Grimaldo starts with Reece James in the fullback positions. And leading the line today is Emilio Butragueño. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Well, they were nice and compact there and defended that fairly easily.
Will it happen for them? Andre with it. Rafinha couldn't keep the move going. Futre. Chance here. And off the frame again. Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal.
Well, they've started the game really brightly, and that was so close to taking the lead.
Yes, a really open flow to the game. End-to-end stuff. That's a lovely ball. Well, you never quite know who's going to emerge from the shadows and become a match winner, but this man might be a decent shout. What are you expecting to see from him?
What a prolific performance it was last time out.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart. And a goal it is. No long wait for the opener today. Well, the Raiders restart the match. Is there to be a response from them here? There needs to be. Andre. Now Keane. Guimaraes. Andre with it. Keane. Good looking move. Opportunity here. Still could finish. Super jump. They could level it. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. Paulo Futre. Now Keane. And the Raiders moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? He could pick out a teammate. Lovely tempo here. But then the one that fails to hit its target. Rafinha. Now what can they do from here? Can he deliver? Goalkeeping right out of the top drawer.
Well, it's a great stop from that distance. He's reacted so quickly.
Well, behind for another corner. And short it is. Well, the threat could be there. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Campbell. Grimaldo. And on to Futre. Patrick Kluivert. And the textbook interception. Diego Maradona. Well, that's a fine-looking pass. And he might be through here. Oh, there it is! A back-and-forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. André. They're putting all their energies into winning back possession. Roy Keane. They couldn't quite muster a real threat. Good-looking run. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. André. Now with Guimaraes. Can he score? Oh, our hats are off. What a challenge. Look at Digne. Now, options are plenty. André. On to Guimaraes. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Can he put it in? And a goal it is to put them in front again. No less than they deserve. And there it is, the half-time whistle. So back underway, the second half begins. Yamal. Oh, useful ball. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of defending.
Well, he showed all his qualities there.
Ready to break, perhaps? Guimaraes. Moving it so confidently now. André. Nicely cut out. Good weight on that pass. Keane. And here's Kluivert. Oh, they've given him too much space. André. On to Guimaraes. And it's André now. Here is Digne. Well, it's a good Raiders move in the making, this. Look at Digne. And out for a throw-in, just misfiring with the pass. Yamal. Plenty of support here. And he read it well. "30 minutes left for play." Patrick Kluivert. Here is Digne. That's a good-looking pass. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Oh, it's a superb challenge. Very timely. Well, a promising move from the Raiders. Kluivert. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, that wasn't what the move deserved, really.
And a poor pass it was. No getting away from it. Throw in here. Lucadinha. Now Keane. Now opening things up. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, the keeper, and in at the second time of asking. Just what was required. Grimaldo. Now with Putre. A fine use of the ball. Took a really smart piece of defending to stop them.
They got everything right there.
Now maybe room here for the counter-attack. But they took care of the situation defensively. Decides to shoot. Could have ended up being a goal.
Yeah, you're right. They broke at such a pace. That's hard to defend against.
In a decent position now. Yamal being given too much room. Reece James. And the Raiders doing well to win it back. Moving the ball forward. How creative can they be? Well, was very keen to make it a double, but it didn't quite happen.
Yeah, every time he gets near the ball, you sense that danger, don't you?
Guimaraes. Really good build-up, but no end product. Now we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Could pull one back here, which he does! And maybe, just maybe, there's enough time for an equaliser. It would be quite the frenetic turnaround. Well, how about this? 4-3. Well, plenty of green space to run into. Now he must favour the cross. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball.
Oh, he's done well to keep hold of it there.
Lovely tempo here. Oh, could be an opportunity here. On to Guimaraes. Can he score? In the right place to cut out the pass. Can he finish them off? Really good goalkeeping, and they haven't given up hope.
Yeah, what a save that was. Had it gone in, it was game over.
Over it comes. And it was never really going to be of concern to the keeper, that one. Paulo Futre. Butragueño on the ball. And it's a quality pass. And just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages. André. Lovely weight. Oh, big moment. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, they were probably the better team, but they didn't make the most of the chances they created, and as a result ended up losing.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray and looking forward very much to getting tactical insights from my commentary partner, Sue Smith. And we've got action from champions to bring you. What are you expecting to see?
Well, being in and around the ground before kick-off, the fans are buzzing. They can't wait for this game. So hopefully it's a fast-paced, entertaining match.
So we're underway, the first half of this Champions contest. The first 11 for Raiders. Bruno Guimaraes plays alongside Roy Keane in the engine room. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. Eva Payor. And moving the ball forward with genuine purpose here. And just like that, broken up.
Yeah, I'd like to have seen a bit more quality in the final third there.
Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. And let's give credit to the defending. Well, it's a day he'll certainly hope to remember fondly. His 50th appearance for the club.
Yeah, it's not always easy signing for a new team, but he fit in straight away. You know what you're going to get from him. He's a real winner, and the crowd seem to love him. Here's to another 50.
Lovely work to get past his man. Dumornay. Well, that attack collapsed completely. André. And here's Kluivert. Can he give them the lead? Oh, he's lost possession. In it goes! The goal for 1-0, and that changes the dynamic. Well, making considerable progress with the ball, but really sticking to their task defensively. Wonderful pass, Patrick Kluivert. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. And losing the ball there.
Yeah, good work. That knew exactly what was happening. The shape was good there, out of possession.
Kluivert, is it going to be? And a goal! Another one! Two in quick succession. No wonder they're celebrating. And roaming free here. And a textbook interception. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Could reduce the deficit. And he does. There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier. Keane. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Rafinha. Well, a touch too heavy there. Oh, surely! It's gone in! Well, they're really in the mood here. Can they be stopped? So back underway. 3-1 the score. Just the challenge that was required. Roy Keane. And here's Kluivert. Determined defending. Beautiful pass. Kluivert. Just like that, they have the ball again. André. Can he finish? And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself.
Well, this is all about the press from the front. They go as a team, make it so difficult for the defence to get out. And then once they win it back, they're so clinical. It's a lovely goal.
Can she score? Oh, a goal! She's gone and done it! She's gone and found the net! Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Well, it came to nothing in the end. Keane. Trying to tee it up. Oh, surely! A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Well, the cross could help them. Joshua Zirkzee. And quick thinking defensively. Oh, tremendous block.
Clever defending that. Got the positioning just right, didn't they?
Kluivert. He has teammates around him. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Really good ball there. Ready to strike. Oh, perhaps this time. A wild effort it was, and probably the less said about it, the better. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. That's a lovely ball. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Distributing it well. Looked as though there might be a threat, but not so in the end. Good defending. And teammates around him. Patrick Kluivert. Well read to win possession back. And a strong tackle. Opportunity. And a goal here. There it is. They've done it. So back underway. And this game has had a roller coaster quality about it. Keane. This looks more than decent. Trying to find a way through. Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. Vieira. Superb looking pass. Well, he couldn't keep himself onside.
Well, you can't hold on to the ball for that long. He has to see the pass earlier and give it.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Rafinha. Oh, might be. Oh, might get to it. And it's an excellent save.
Oh, it's a great save. Certainly showed his class there and prevented an almost certain goal.
Taken short.
Just look at the stats. They show just how dominant they've been. Created so many good chances and winning comfortably. The defence have struggled to cope, and I'm sure we're going to see a change soon, or this could be humiliating.
Rafinha. Could be dangerous. Chance to finish. Surely. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant. Vieira. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. André. Take it away. And he has options available. Oh, disappointing end to that. Patrick Kluivert. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Well, possession lost by Raiders. A really good pass. Not a convincing clearance. Can they do it? Oh, they've grabbed another one! Inching closer and closer within a goal now. And you have to say, momentum on their side. Determined not to give it away. Guimarães. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this? Oh, surely! Well, that is top-class goalkeeping for you.
Yeah, he barely had a moment to move, and those reflexes were absolutely top class.
Roy Keane. André. Moving it confidently.
Yeah, probing for an opening, aren't they?
Well, it's one pass after another. Just 10 minutes remaining here. Lovely wait. Opting for the chip. Oh, a goal! What? A comeback! Who on earth could have predicted this?
Well, what an atmosphere inside here. The fans are really getting behind them. They want to win this as much as the players. There's so little time left now.
Fantastic ball. But the flag is raised, and that brings this move to an end.
Well, he's held on to the ball for far too long there. He's got to release that sooner.
Well, a good tackle. Payor. Will there be late excitement? Can they make something of this now? Well anticipated. Well, the keeper ultimately resolved the situation. Keane. Could be a chance to break. Well, annoyingly, nothing comes of it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, this looks useful. Can they forge ahead? It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half. Well, they tried to keep the move going. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Sue.